Hi, welcome back to Recipes Tested. My name is Brianna Robinson, and today I'm going to be testing out a kale chocolate chip cookie. And I got this from Pinterest from chocolatecoveredkatie.com. I've done one of her recipes before, the brownie batter overnight oats, which I'll link up here if you haven't seen it yet. But I did the banana chocolate chip cookies recently, and I'm not the biggest fan of them, but everybody else in my life is obsessed with them. So I figured I'd try a different chocolate chip cookie, and I have some kale I need to use up, so I figured why not go ahead and do this. And the link to the recipe will be down in the description below. So if you want to see how these kale cookies turn out, just keep watching and I'll get testing. To get going, I measured out 1 cup of kale and put it into my mini food processor to process it until it was very finely diced, she said. And I didn't want to go so far to make it almost paste-like, so this is where I stopped. And then I got my dry ingredients with my flour, baking soda, and salt and combined that. And then I added in sugar, chocolate chips, and mixed that together. And then I added 2 tablespoons of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and then she just said oil, so I just used vegetable oil. I added 2 of that and some vanilla and mix that together. And she said to only add more milk if you really felt like your dough was dry, and mine was clearly very, very, very dry. So when I felt that it wasn't combining, I added in another tablespoon, and then it still felt really dry and crumbly. So I added in about a teaspoon more of milk, and that's when it started to finally feel like a dough. And then I added in my kale and mix that all together. And I think I should have added it in when I added in my wet ingredients, but the spatula wasn't cutting it, so I used my hands to combine all that together. And then I got out my cookie sheet and sprayed it with nonstick spray and put my cookies on it. And then I baked it for 11 minutes and then put them on my cooling rack to cool. She did say to let it cool off the rack and to let it cool for about 10 minutes. So the cookies have cooled for about 7 minutes. I'm a little bit too impatient. The curiosity is killing me to try these out and see how they taste. I will just say though that my cookies look nothing like the pictures on Pinterest. So let's just go ahead and give it a taste and see if it's love at first bite. Okay, well, they taste like kale, which is not very good next to chocolate. They're chewy, but they're not very sweet. I think maybe, okay, so her recipe called for a cup of kale. And in the pictures, it looks like she has way little kale. The recipe did say you could use kale or spinach, and she did not say which one she chose, but in the recipe she wrote kale. So I don't know if maybe she just used way less. I would say to eat half, maybe even only add 1/4 of a cup, but it's just way overpowering of a kale flavor. I would rate this a 3 out of 10 just because it's kale flavored chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, this one's not very good. So I'm gonna go and throw these away. But thank you guys for hanging out to me today and testing out this recipe. I appreciate your time. And don't forget to subscribe for any other future recipes and leave any requests down in the comments below. And give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time.